yeah, I was like, you have a problem with authority, otaku? Yeah, I was like saying that because throughout knowing you, it really seemed like you depend on it a little bit. You don't seem like the type of person to be like, I'm gonna go off the grid, fuck the cops, fuck the system. I'm gonna
Fuck the
do everything
system.
on my
Dude,
own.
dude, I've always been kind of rebellious my whole life, actually. I've always been like that. I do respect authority where if I respect, okay, I respect authority in which I respect, meaning like if you are an authority figure and you've earned that respect or you've done nothing for me to question it, for the most part, I'll give you a chance. But if I see like if I see an erosion of like what I believe to be deplorable like actions that like make me not want to respect you, then I'm just gonna be like I'm gonna I guess because society can't run a certain way of like everyone's extreme in that sense of like, oh, if you are not up to a certain standard, then I'll rebel against you. You know what I mean? Like the rebellion, but like it's also like you know like when you're a kid, I may have not respected a lot of authority that I saw that was like not right. But what the frick can I do as like a little kid? So I wouldn't like go ape shit crazy like rebelling in a grandiose like show for everyone to see. I rebelled in very quiet ways in which where I just wanted my own, like I found my own way to not have to deal with their authority. I just basically went underneath their radar and just did what I needed to do in my own ways. And to be honest, I got away with a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have gotten away with as a kid because I just knew to just stay away from certain people that I didn't really respect. But if it was like a person of authority that I did respect, I would do my own due diligence not to break rules around them because I was like, hey, you're gonna tell me not to do it, and I respect your authority, so I'm not gonna do it. But if it was somebody that I knew didn't really care about me and it was only doing it because they like to showboat their power, hell no, man, I did not like that shit at all. I guess in a way, I kind of saw it as like maybe in a way I just saw it as like this person over here, like in a fucked up way, I'm like better than you because it's like maybe it's self righteousness that like leads me to like think this way, where I'm like, look at you, look at the way you're treating people and how you're just not a good person, and you're like I can see like how you're just abusing your power here, and I think to myself, if I was in your shoes, I would never like I would never treat people that way. And like I would just think to myself, that's not a way to treat people.